Let's see. New game. Origins. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of the Threnodies 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Yes, I'm gonna do a full playthrough, but first I'm gonna play through all the origin stories here at the bottom. The background, so I'm gonna play through each of those. Now I'm gonna flip-flop, I'm gonna go male, female, male, female. This one's gonna be female elf, rogue, Dalish,
greetings.
Yeah, the story is really fucking cool. I agree. I gotta find a cool looking chick. It can take so long to customize your character. It's ridiculous. Eyeshadow color, there we go. Eyeshadow intensity down. Tattoo's fine. I'll leave the tattoo there. Yeah, I don't need the whole thing, just that. Tattoo color, not as much. Yeah, that's better. Skin tone. Mort's my guy. He's the first guy that gave me a lot of love and attention and everything. So Mort's my dude. Dark Elf, I don't think so. I think we're gonna go with White Person Elf. Regular old White Person Elf. Dark hair, not black. Those eyebrows are too bushy. Wow, you only get that many. You don't get many choices for eyebrows. Oh well, that's cool. Eyes, eye shape. Cool, no problem, man. Peace out, brother. Nose. I mean, honestly, creating your character can just take forever. He'll be back. He'll be back later. Provided I'm still on.
Greetings. Charmed.
Next. Lena's fine. Okay, so definitely gonna be a rogue. I think she's gonna end up being an archer build, so we're gonna definitely pump it into dexterity. I'm not gonna put it all into dexterity right now, though. I don't think do I need cunning? I don't really think I need cunning right now. So hell, I might actually just pump it all into dexterity. Survival is already there. I don't. Fuck. Definitely need coercion. I always take coercion to start with. The problem is that like all of my archery shit is requires combat training. So I'm gonna have to go with some of the rogue shit first. I might not actually need to be able to do that. I might actually have to drop coercion to start with and actually do combat training. So this is one of the first times you'll ever see me not take coercion to start with. Just because I need to be able to, I need to be able to do archery. Definitely playing on easy.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with him?
Let's find out what they're doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
If you've been there, you should have treasure to prove it.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Why not?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
You frighten them enough. They won't bother us.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
I'm not sure. I have a bad feeling about this demon.
Skittish Shems say it's a demon, and you believe them. They probably woke up a bear. Let's see if these ruins actually exist. Then we'll worry about what to do.
Sorry. Damn, that was loud. Alright. Mark of vigilance. Pockets. It's gonna look like shit, but I need that. Or bow elms, got some rapid aim already, that works. Yeah, it looks like asshole to have that steel helm on her. Yay, codex entries.
Of course. As you desire.
Well, that's my favorite class and race. Definitely
I don't recall seeing this before. Do you?
Elven rogue. So I'm probably gonna end up playing this character all the way through. No, I don't, and that worries me. We should be wary.
Always the careful one. Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Oh, you. Yes, please.
It looks like the Shem
Actually,
was
hold on.
telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
Let's see if I can actually hide the helmet. Oh, alright. I might have to get that later then.
What's this?
I may do that after, I may do the mod after I finish streaming, but I'm gonna stick with this for right now. You can send me a Twitch message if you
Of
want.
course.
Twitch message will work. Oh, hi, I'm probably gonna butcher it. Shahilud, 1999. How are you tonight?
Lovely. Are you blocked out or are you?
Trap detected. Okay, we're gonna fall back. Fall back. Fuck you and your overwhelm.
Let's go. And so I shall. As you desire.
I hate misses. Oh my god. Hate misses. Hate it when I miss. It sucks. Thank you very much, Dean. Very helpful. Greatly appreciated. If you like what I'm doing, if you like my content, hitting the follow button would be a big help. I mostly stream role-playing games. I have Mass Effect, I have
See there?
I have
That's a trap.
many different role-playing games. And those are mostly what I stream, but I'll stream like simulator or simulations and things like that as well.
I would watch out where I you.
Cool, thank you.
As you desire.
Thank you very much for the follow, Dean Lecker. I'll update the follower button, or the follows, once I get out of combat.
Well, all right.
Alright, let me update the follows. And I'm actually going to move this out of the way now too. Move it down here. That's better. Really quickly, I'm going to change the subregion just slightly. That's actually probably not going to work very well. Damn. Okay. Alrighty.
See there? That's a trap.
Trap where? There's the trap. I like disarming traps. They are a big help. Like, rogues just get like so much extra experience from disarming. Whoa. Forgot about that.
And so I shall.
I love basically anything that BioWare puts out for better or worse.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
It's worn, but it looks vaguely familiar.
Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
It's interesting. So much of our past is lost to us.
I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here. With humans.
Yeah, can't get in there yet. Come on, am I gonna detect this trap? Nope.
Away with you!
Those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
Yeah, I was hoping that ghost cloud or that poison cloud would go away. Iron greatsword.
Another creature ahead.
Ooh, freaking Varascarn. Great. Let's kite this fucker.
By the creators! What? You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look at the mirror, are you?
I don't trust it, and neither should you.
It sat here for who knows how many centuries? What could be so dangerous? Don't worry, I won't break it. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
Get away from it, Tamlin.
Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! Away!
So nice. How about that?
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
Oh, Duncan. I did try and warn him.
You've the god's own luck, Lethalon. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
How did I get here, Fenrir?
Hashem brought you back 2 days ago. You don't remember him?
I don't remember anything. I was in a cave, then nothing.
He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Is anyone looking for Tamlin?
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Duncan? Is that the one who brought me back?
Yes. He introduced himself as a Grey Warden. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
All I remember was the mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dalan? Without you, we will not find it.
I'm up to it, Keeper. I feel fine.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
The clan is leaving?
If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde. But that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
3 of them. We drove them off.
Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us. As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
Are you not interested in the ruins in the mirror?
I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all.
Why do you want me to take Meryl?
Meryl knows a degree of my magic. Tamlin's chances of surviving the journey back are greater with her help. I also wish for Meryl to see this cave and mirror. She has a sense for these things, and could shed light on the nature of this illness.
But doesn't Meryl risk getting ill as well?
You recovered, and Meryl will too. Still, be careful. Should you come upon this strange mirror again, do not touch it.
Take Meryl to the cave and find Tamlin. I understand.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
Pray for me, Keeper. Level up. I'm just gonna pump all three into that. Let's see, actually, hold on. Dr. Chaka, is that you? I think it's Chakwas? Yeah, some of the same voice actors definitely in the games, but I don't think that was Dr. Chakwas. I think that was a different person. I could be wrong. Let's see. This one I'm definitely doing coercion. Alright, what do I need? Alright. Nah, that's fine. Improve combat training, improve combat training, improve combat training. So, rogue. Combat movement. Okay, these all require level 4. I'm not level 4 yet. I do need that though. Deft hands. Oh, cool. Nice. Alright, so still have melee archer, still have rapid shot. Now I have deft hands, so that's good. I don't really use stealth that much with my archers. And deadly, like, I mean, these would probably be helpful. But I just want to get archery all the way up. That would just be such a big help. Right, so these need improved combat training. 16 dex. 14 dex, 18 dex, 22 dex. Dude, you're fine, I promise. You don't have to apologize. Dex. Okay, these are for cunning. So, yeah, okay, so these are all cunning. These are all dexterity. So strength is pretty much not important at all. Yeah, strength is basically not important for rogues.
Well, all right.
Ooh, that is some good shit. Damn. I can't even wear it yet. It requires 11. Aw, damn, it requires 11 strength.
It's good to see you healthy. We feared you would perish.
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan.
Is Tamlin dead? Everybody says he's not coming back.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you're whole and well.
I'm glad to be here as well, Haren.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
Tamlin insisted we go inside.
Tamlin's idea, huh? And you've no mind of your own. I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
I'm sorry, Haren. I will try harder next time.
Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Certainly, Haren.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
And then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose wandering the lands rather than the human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more.
We shall return the old ways to those who have lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elvenon. Never again shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
I would like to hear more about our history.
Now that's something I rarely hear. Of course.
Tell me about Arlathan.
Ah, yes. The Lost City. Before the Shemlen enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlen could only dream of.
Do no books record our history?
When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality. We quickened to the pace of life and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them.
Why do the Shims allow us to exist if they hate us so much?
Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure. And we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive.
What happened to the elves who didn't join the Dalish?
They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them Flat Ears, for they differ little from their Shemlen masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it.
Do you think we'll ever find another homeland?
We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, and perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlen at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace.
I think that's all, thank you.
Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions.
What do you know about that Grey Warden?
The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past.
What do you know about the Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
Did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlen, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I know, Andy, I know. I understand, man. What, you mean the far out camera? I just like being able to see far enough, like far out, so I'll know where the hell I'm going. Do you prefer the zoomed in camera?
Of course.
Yeah, this is the main difference between the PC and the PC version.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
The hunter's name is Tamlin.
I hope you find him soon.
Paul's a flat ear. He arrived here a few days ago from the human lands.
I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Prove yourself useful and the clan will be your home.
I'll do my best. I hope we find your missing friend very soon.
I'm actually kind of surprised that KOTOR didn't have a view like this.
It's good to see you healthy.
I miss
I feared you
Tamlin.
would perish.
I want him to come home.
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be great.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Anathara, Shali, it's good to see you too.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing. That's all we know right now.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken of my parents much, Ashale.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Don't we Dalish strive to learn of our past?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
Humans killed my father?
Yes, but also city elves too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
I don't know what to say.
The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
I can't believe I've never heard this tale.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come.
You only remember this now?
I was waiting for the right time, until you were grown. But you are grown now, aren't you? Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
There's Meryl.
Search parties have been looking for Tamlin since the
I'm not
Grey
gonna
Warden
go
brought you
and get
back.
Meryl just yet. I'm going to wait.
As you desire.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
How are the Hala faring, Marin?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
He may very well be dead.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shenlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
I'm going to go grab my stuff. Oh shit, it's over here. It's right there.
Well, all right.
The heirloom necklace. But I'm not gonna take it off. I'm 10% spirit resistance. I'm gonna leave the 6 defense and I'm gonna leave the mark of vigilance on. Ooh, a note.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Aren't you worried about getting sick?
A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
How much did the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Let's go.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Alrighty.
It appears that we need to fight the entire Blight ourselves.
This ain't.
What to do?
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
And I have it on easy, by the way. That would make sense.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
Maybe they followed the Grey Warden here.
Or he followed them. But why would they come here? And why would he? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
No, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
It's just that you're quite pale. You look a bit feverish, in fact.
What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Honestly, like, I mean, most of the game that I played in normal. I was just playing it on hard, like, it just felt ridiculous. Or playing it on like hard felt ridiculous. Hard actually implements friendly fire.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
No, it wasn't here. It's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Careful, I don't like this.
It seems whatever you woke up inside that cave has spread outside. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
I'm sensing more Darkspawn.
Yes, there's friendly fire, but it's only friendly fire at hard and up. It doesn't count for easy and normal. At hard, you get half friendly fire. It only does 50% damage. At Nightmare, it does 100% damage. Fuck. Fuck. But yeah, definitely friendly fire in this game. Faux show. Hang on, why did it all of a sudden... The hell? Interesting. I don't know why it all of a sudden did that. Alas.
And so I shall. As you desired.
Leather armor. Sweet. Let's see if I can wear that. I can. The Dalish armor gives me +1 to Dex. Darmisu, dual Darmisus. Okay. Works. Hey Stalker, how are you?
These are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
Well, all right.
This is the Dalish Elven origin story. Yes, the nature one. Alright, Meryl, your turn.
By the gods! What a mess.
Hey, when I miss. I've already played through the human one, and the next one's gonna be the city elf.
The keeper will be pleased.
Yeah, the Dwarf Noble one isn't bad either. I'm actually gonna try and play through all of them, and then I'm gonna pick one and take that all the way through. I want her to be almost always arching.
Well, all right.
No skill. So I have to go to the other side. Welcome back, Mort. I hate to spoil this for you. I mean, like, this is such a great game. I mean, I'm not asking you to leave, obviously, but I mean, it's a very, very, it's an amazing game that everybody should have a chance to play through. Fuck you and your Dragon Life, Kinlock Emissary.
We must act!
Whew. Oh shit balls. Hang on. Much better. Thanks. Oh god, I gotta turn that off. Oof, yay, level up. Yeah, there, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Alright, let's see. Fuck. Thought I hit level up. What the hell? I did hit level up. I thought I did at least. Alright, so I'm gonna dump 2 into strength, 1 into cunning. That way I can actually wear the shit that I need. Next. No, that's cool, Stalker. No problem, buddy. Damn. Only get 1. That sucks dick. Okay, I got a tactics slot, so that's good. Soul rock coating. Yeah, honestly, if the way you use the word there doesn't make any sense, we almost always auto-convert to another of them, so it's not that big of a deal.
As you desire.
Fuck.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
If you heard the fighting, why didn't you help? So you're Duncan, the Grey Warden who saved me.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andera Natishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We're looking for our brother, Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Can we fix it?
Unfortunately, no. It will taint all those who come near it now.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Perhaps there is something to what you say.
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
I'm still alive. He could be too.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Won't there at least be a body?
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Taken it where? Or what would they do with it?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
Can we just leave the cave like this? Is it safe?
With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Can we return later and search through the ruins? We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire.
I'm not ready to give up the search just yet.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
I just want to look around to make sure.
As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
I basically just want to get my shit.
Of course.
Dalish leather belt. A chest. With some splint mail gloves. Oh, snap. Whew. Getting some good shit. Oh, fuck me. That scared the hell out of me. Well, damn. Whoops. Fuck you. What the hell? Why am I not picking these fucking traps
Grey
up?
Warden is waiting for us outside. He's probably right. Tamlin isn't here. We should return to camp.
I'm relieved you have returned. And I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
The Grey Warden says we will find nothing.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
But there is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Dalen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Harin Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
I'm glad to see you well, Dalin, though you bring sorry news.
Should our clan sustain no further losses, we'll count ourselves lucky.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Could I ask you for a bow as well, Master Island?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, thank you.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
I would like to hear the story of your father's battle.
Then I am proud to tell it. Our clan was one of the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shemlin were the barbarians known as the Clane. We didn't wait for them to attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
We attacked them first?
They were barbarians without honor. They would have slain us without a second thought. The ensuing battle went well for us. That day, we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Thank you for the tale, Master Island, and especially the bow. I will honor its history.
Why would you relinquish such a relic?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
May I see your crafts, Mr. Island?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
I need to sell shit. Because I can't reuse everything. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to need the soul rot. Not going to need the venom. Sell both. Sell the great sword. Sell the mace. Sell the 3 short bows. Sell both of those. Sell that armor. Sell that armor. Not selling the blood dragon plate. I can't use the blood dragon plate yet. Because I don't have 38 strength, mainly. I don't need that shield. Gonna keep the rest, even though I don't think I'm gonna be using the Lyrian potions. Hell with it, just throw them away. Well, sell them rather. Let's see. La la la. I'm definitely gonna be able to wear this now, so that's good. Destroy, sell, inspect. Nope. Alright, let's check through my stuff. Goody goody. Do I have a... Oh, that's my belt right now. So that one can go on whoever is next. Alright. So, back to Master Island.
Back again?
I'm gonna
Of
see your
course.
crafts.
Take whatever you need.
I'm gonna sell my rough Dalish armor. Well, let's see. What DLC do I have? All of it. Because I have this is the Ultimate Edition, which comes with all of it. The Ultimate Edition of Dragon Age Origins comes with the base game, the expansion, Awakening, Witch Hunt, which is the last one, the Golems of Angarok. That's another Darkspawn Chronicles. Liliana's little adventure, side adventure. So yeah, I mean, it comes with basically everything. Yep. Let's see. Enter Meryl. Where do I need to go next? I need to go over here to this dude.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
The Grey Warden says he is, but I am not sure.
Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
I don't recognize that poem.
Our ancestors did not age as we do. The Shemlen brought a quickening to our blood that changed us forever. Instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the Elder's long life and contribution to his people. Alas, we have no such ceremonies these days. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
What if Tamlin isn't dead?
We shall sing for him anyway, and pray he does not suffer. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
He saved my life and is a friend of the clan.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
I would be honored, but how did this come about?
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
Will I be able to return to my clan?
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
I am honored by your offer.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
If this is my duty, then I will go.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalish. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalish. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
I should have taken the damn helmet off. Oh well.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Oh, I know what I want to do, I just don't know what I want. Fuck. She's a Dalish, so she hates humans. But he's being kind, so what the fuck? Can we skip the introductions? It's been a long trip.
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Red Cliff forces could be here in less than a week.
Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He doesn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? Oh. Do you think there's any danger?
Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean, what ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The Joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Am I the only recruit that you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.